What's going on? Welcome back to Trending Stocks. Today I want to give you a pre-market update, go over some of the hot movers, what is getting institutions' attention this morning, and everything else you need to know. But first, make sure to hit that thumbs up. And with that, let's get right to it. So starting off today, it is just companies unveiling the earnings that's going to be really pushing the market higher. And so far, Tesla, even though they did miss on a lot of their key metrics, did give a lot of good guidance. Visa did a fairly good job on their earnings. Same did Boeing, AT&T. So a lot of big names are unveiling their earnings. More notably, even after hours today, Meta. So the rest of the week is going to be a very crazy week. You do have GDP coming out on Thursday. So during power hour, you might have some last minute jitters getting out. But beside the point, you do see the fear and greed index still at 40. So it is kind of under the fear category, but it has gone up in relation to even 1 week ago. So I think people's appetite for risk is slowly getting back in. Today, there's no company or data points coming out that's going to really disrupt the broader market. So it is just merely going to be this right here. So getting right to it though, SOFI. SOFI, it is up slightly. No news this morning, no SEC filings, as you can kind of see. Shorts right now haven't been doing all that much over this last little bit, as you can kind of see from this chart right here. Shorts have been relatively quiet for the most part, and 17.51% of the free float is being shorted. If GDP, for instance, is negative tomorrow, then yes, anticipate shorts to really increase. But so far, SoFi's technicals have been looking absolutely epic. So right now with it at $7.63 pre-market, it is trading between this S1 and the pivot. So 775 will be that next strong target. I'm looking at the 1-day chart, so that's very strong support and resistance points. If we move over to the 4-hour, so this will give you a good intraday view. So it is above this S3. So essentially, assuming it can stay above this 762, then 775 is going to be next. So SoFi is getting not the most crazy FOMO, especially leading to their earnings, but no doubtably their technicals are looking very good. Tesla is up. So I think a lot of people have mixed feelings on Tesla. So because their actual metrics, they did miss on everything, which normally people care about this, but Tesla gave phenomenal future guidance, more specifically lower price vehicles and just the Optimus being ready at the tail end of next year. So they kind of gave very good guidance, but missed on a lot of the key metrics. So it'll be interesting to see whether once the market does open, if Tesla stays at these levels or if it does get a pullback. It is starting to get a lot of new analyst ratings. So that in turn is really helping it kind of stay at these levels as well. But we'll just have to wait and see. If you're looking at trading Tesla though, with it at $160 and change, it is trading between this S2 and this S1. So 163 will be that next strong target, and then 153 will be that next strong support. But no doubtably, very wide gap, so just anticipate a lot of volatility ultimately. So let me know your thoughts on that in the comments below. Moving on to SoundHound, it is up 6.21%. Based off of no news, no SEC filings, nothing along those lines. So today is just piggybacking off of just broader market optimism. This is what they do, just in case you haven't heard of them. It is somewhat heavily shorted, so 18.77% of the free float is being shorted. That works out to be 50.25 million shares overall are being shorted. And if you are looking at trading it with it at 441, it is trading between this S2 and this S1. So 488 will be that next strong target, which in my opinion, assuming nothing really crazy happens in the broader market today, it could kind of touch that. That's just my estimate, of course. SoundHound is starting to get a lot more institutional attention as of yesterday. Obviously, it is a very much momentum play, AI play, squeeze play. So it's a good hybrid stock. I've brought this up in the past. So it can and has shown in the past its ability to really get up there very fast. So in my opinion, at 488 could be touched today. I don't see it justified without any substantial news for it to be higher. They did announce their earnings yesterday, as you can kind of see right here. So they announced it for May the 9th, if I remember correctly. Yep, right here. So that might be the next big catalyst for SoundHound itself. Moving on, so this one is Amite, if I'm saying that right. Ticker's AMST. It is up 60% because they did open or launch a app designated for, I guess, 5.2 million nurses. So that's a pretty good thing. Anything related to AI nowadays is just going to go up. This is what they do. It is a very small market cap company, so 4.78 million. So make sure you guys always always do your own due diligence at the end of the day. This company isn't heavily shorted, so only 1.7% of the free float is being shorted. But if you're looking at trading this with it at 324, it is between this S1 and the pivot. So 439 will be that next strong target, which I don't anticipate it to touch today. Vice versa, $1.41 will be the next strong support. And again, I'm looking at the 1 week chart, because even on the 1 day, on the 4 hour, everything, it is outside of this. So essentially, if it does pull back, just watch for these right here. So 278, 255, and 241. Moving on, and last stock I'm going to talk on, and actually I'm going to be doing that top 5 stocks that AI is picking that are buys today. And if you kind of look back at yesterday's, it's pretty good, although you could have thrown a dart at anything yesterday and it would have went up, so take that with a grain of salt, of course. But NIO is up 3.49%. No news, no SEC filings, so it is just more EV optimism, and that's in relation to Tesla. So I think NIO in reality is probably one of the most discounted EVs out there, so it is getting a lot of attention from bigger institutions, and thus why there's a lot of volume. So keep in mind, when I'm talking on a lot of these stocks, A has a pretty big increase in either the price action, higher or lower, as well as is getting a lot of attention from institutions, meaning a lot of volume pre-market. So that could be indicative of obviously higher highs or substantial news. Obviously, you guys get what I'm saying. But getting back to it, so NIO is on this list because of the massive amount of volume. It is somewhat heavily shorted, so 14.57% of the free float is being shorted. But if you're looking at trading this with it at $4.15, it is between this R1 and this R2. So just watch for 419 to potentially be the next target / resistance. And I believe pre-market actually did touch that. So I think in reality that might be a positive thing. And then just as far as a pullback, just watch 408 to be held. So those are basically the stocks I wanted to talk on today. Like I said, these are the stocks that AI is picking, that is buys or sells today. Same as yesterday, it looks like they're all long. So first one is ticker MAT. Similar to yesterday, I'm not going to go through the reason why it says it's a buy, so you guys can always just pause it and read through it. So ticker MAT. And actually what I can do is just go like this, so it's a little bit bigger. Hopefully this helps. So ultimately, so ticker MAT, that is the reason right there. So this is stock number 2. Ticker is TXN, so Texas Instruments. And ticker number 3, good old Spotify, so ticker SPOT. Again, all of these are longs, as what they're saying. FCX, so Freeport McMurray, whatever it is, Freeport. So yeah, ultimately that's stock number 4. And finally, stock number 5 is ticker NBIX. So that's what this AI is essentially saying, that is buys. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on those stocks, as well as what I brought up. What is floating your boat? Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. One final thing, make sure you guys definitely take advantage of this promo right here. Simply sign up for a new account, throw $100 at it. They give you 7 fractional shares of the Mag 7. So a pretty kick-ass deal. Link in the description below and also the comments. With all that, appreciate all of you watching.